Cool FM Live, I'm Todd Ryan, along with Bill McCulloch. It's the continuation of the Douglas All-Stars Juniors game against San Javier here on this Wednesday, July 15th. Douglas is in the outfield right now. At last check on Saturday night, the game was in the 6th inning. And San Javier was up to bat with 1 out, and then the went out. Douglas was up 6-0, and so they've been trying to finish the game, and today was the day that they could figure out to do it. And so it's a game that we're trying to finish up here. There's roughly about an inning and 2 outs to go in this game with Douglas Juniors with a 6-0 lead. Now, if Douglas ends up winning this game, they'll play Friday in Tucson at 5:30 for the Arizona State Juniors Championship. It is double elimination, so if they lose or happen to lose, then they will get another chance. So the good news is that Douglas is in a very good spot right now in this double elimination tournament, and they are undefeated at this point so far. A big thank you to SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community as our presenting sports sponsor as well. And a big thank you to BEREAN Academy, proud to support local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. Don't forget to sign up your child this school year
It was in the shadows.
for BEREAN Academy in Sierra Vista. Just Google them or give them a call and take a tour of the campus. Thanks to Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years. Offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Go to stangreermillworks.com. MORSE Automotive Group, always a big supporter of our sports and our athletes here in Cochise County.
Where is it?
Check out MORSE Automotive, Cochise County, now backed by Morse, located in Sierra Vista. And a big thank you to American Southwest Credit Union, proud to cheer on our hometown athletes as well. Member NCUA, equal opportunity lender, and Bill McCulloch. We're back and ready to get underway with this resumption of this game here in the 6th inning, with San Javier still up to bat with 1 out here in the 6th inning.
Okay, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining in on this abbreviated game that we got to finish up. And if you notice, they're not wearing the San Javier uniforms. They're wearing the Randolph uniforms today, so a little bit different. Both organizations combined to have enough players to be on All-Stars. So there's a walk. So now you got 2 on with nobody out. And it is the bottom of the 6th. It's a 7-inning game.
Marco!
I think we're ready with the lineups. First pitch fouled off, straight back, 0-1. I can't see it anyways with the sun. So 0-1 the count, 2 on. Now there's 1 out. The game resumes with 1 out. So double play here gets them out of the inning and head to the top of the 7th. The Randolph San Javier kids are the home team, so they're going to bat in the 7th regardless. And we'll take it from there. On the other field, the more game of interest is Kingman and Tucson Western. And the loser will play them in a doubleheader. They have to play 2 games, the loser today. The winner obviously gets placed in the championship game on Friday, now down in Tucson, Arizona, and they just changed the venue. It's going to be at Cherry Field, which is Tucson High Badgers' home baseball park, and a very historic field as well. It's been around since 1920s. Misses outside, 2-1. I'm gonna have to watch the umpire because we can't see the scoreboard. I don't even know if it's on. I don't think it's on. Up high, and that'll actually, it was 3-1, so that walks them. So now the bases are loaded, and who knows? I mean, we saw the other night where a 6-0 lead didn't hold up, and unfortunately the Miners of Douglas lost an extra inning. And once again, congratulations to the Canyon View kids who lost last night, ironically, by the same score to Ahwatukee. And that was an elimination game. So Canyon View is out of the tournament. So bases loaded. They're going to go on the crack of the bat, except for if it's in the air. One out. Sac fly brings a run home. Little high for a ball, 1-0.
Who's pitching?
JP Montano on the mound for the Douglas All-Stars. Once again, up high by his chin, and it's 2-0. So he needs to bring it down a little bit. And those of you who are pitchers, you know, when you bend your back more, you get the ball down. So on the follow through. So let's see if he bends the back a little bit more. He's throwing a little stiff. Popped up out of play. Not close enough for Todd to make a play, but and a strike. 2-1 the count. Line drive into right center field in the gap, cut off by the center fielder. That's going to score 2 runs. And you're going to have runners at first and third now, still only 1 out, as Randolph San Javier gets on the board, and the score is 6-2. So that's the uniqueness about baseball. No lead is safe.
And I've got a situation here where the phone device is overheating. So, Dan, I'm going to try to lock in. Just be ready to, if the phone goes out, I'll switch over phones as soon as I can. So just be prepared for that and watch for the feed on my other phone if this phone goes out.
And when the phone goes out, we still have audio. So we'll do it like radio until you get back up. That was a hard lesson I learned a couple years ago when I was doing a youth football game. And people said, "No, we can still hear you." Okay, so first and third now, 6-2.
What is the temperature, Bill? Do you know?
106.
106.
Payoff pitch. There goes the runners and loses them. So the tying run now at first base now for Randolph San Javier. going since it's a force. And that'll give them a little head start on if the bat makes contact. Payoff pitch, there goes the runners, and loses them. So the tying run now at first base now for Randolph San Javier. And oh boy.
Make sure it gets out of the infield.
Evan, nothing behind you, eh?
Okay, now Ramon's saying there's no audio.
Start the line!
Are you ready?
Can you put this in the cooler, or find a way to?
Yeah, it's gonna get wet though. That's why I said.
Or is there something to wrap it in? Or?
It's got bottles.
Oh, okay. I guess we can't put it in the cooler then.
Put it in your pocket.
Hey, adjust right here, let's go. Hey, knock it down right here, right?
That's like I got mine. It's not hot.
Well, we are back with our second feed. Hopefully, Dan, the man in the studio, moved over to our second feed. I have no way of communicating with you, Dan, because the other phone is still too hot to even text you.
Come on, Blue, that's your call. You went all the way. Yes, you turned. Come on. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so we're back on with audio. And a base hit to left field. It's going to score run number 4. Play at third. In there under the tag.
Find a way to. Or is there something to wrap it in?
It's got bottles.
Okay. I guess we can't put it in the cooler.
Yeah, we did have audio that whole time.
Do we have audio?
Yeah, we had audio the whole time you and I were talking about the cooler. So 6-4 and tying run at second base and scoring position.
And just like that, Javier has made their way back into this game after a 6-0.
1-1 now. One pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2 on the welcome the 520 viewers in Santa Cruz, Pinal, and Pima County. We got the feed up finally. We had some overheating on the phone, but everybody on Cool and 520 should be able to watch this. Just outside misses. 2-2 the count.
This is provided the other phone doesn't overheat again. So far, so good.
Well, we got some cloud cover coming over. Maybe that'll help us. And a base hit to second base. They got one on to first. Double play.
Yes.
So inning double play before the run scores, but San Javier got 4 quick ones after the day-and-a-half layover, and Douglas survives the San Javier onslaught, still up by 2. Now, this will be their last time at bats unless we go extra innings, heading to the top of the 7th.
All I can say is, wow, Bill.
Yeah.
Douglas very fortunate to get that double play just when they needed it the most, as San Javier was crawling their way back into this game now.
Yeah.
6-4.
Well, you know, and looking at the scenario, San Javier could have just rolled up and say, hey, let's just play this second game and get back. But they came back, and that's what happens when you have a day-and-a-half layoff. You know, you never know what the situation was, and the kids from Southwest Tucson come back with 4 big ones, and you got a ball game now.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Thanks to good old Manuel, a Douglas native at La Sierra Grill and Steakhouse in Hereford, proudly supporting all of our athletes, including these Douglas All-Stars juniors team. They're serving lunch specials from 11 to 3 here today on Tuesdays. And actually, it's Taco Tuesday, so plenty of time to get on over there till 7 o'clock and enjoy the Taco Tuesday specials at La Sierra Grill. Oh, wait a second. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Thank you, Bill. I'm losing track of all my days here.
Doesn't mean you can't go for Taco Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right. Just not quite as good a deal as Taco Tuesday.
You know, us Hispanics, it's tacos any day.
Anyway, their new hours are Tuesday from 11 to 7, Wednesday and Thursday 3 to 7, Friday 11 to 8, and Saturday 11 to 9. Visit LaSierraGrillSteakhouse.net, where flavor lives. Thank you as well to Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. They're available for you 24/7. You've got any issues with heating or cooling, day or night, give them a call. They've got the best customer service ratings around, a 5.0 Google rating for customer service. That's how much they care about you, the customer. They make you the customer, number one, at Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Thank you so much for supporting our live stream coverage, allowing us to give you this coverage free of charge here on Cool FM Live Facebook and also on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube page, hit subscribe, and follow us on Facebook. All right, Douglas coming back up to bat here. Up 6-4. It would be good for Douglas to get some insurance runs at this point in the game. Number 27 up for bat.
So Alonso Rivas, I can see the Douglas roster. So Rivas up there trying to get on and maybe get that lead back above 2 runs. And San Javier wants to go 1-2-3 and have another crack in the bottom of the 7th. Inside corner at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Boy, what a start. You know, and like I said, that's baseball. You get a layoff for a couple days and inside 2-1, and you have no idea what's going to happen. There's no momentum on either side. And I was speaking with Todd, you know, San Javier could have just rolled up and concentrated on the second game, which the loser will play another game right after this one. And this will be against the winner of Kingman and Tucson Western Little League. So I got a lot of kids in these 2 games who have been on my show. To the shortstop, sets and throws, and gets them by a step and a half for the first out. So Alvarado coming to the plate now. Jorge Alvarado. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 7th. First pitch just misses low. Catcher tried to frame it, and umpire didn't bite. 1-0. One-0 pitch, swing and a miss. That evens the count up at 1-1. Got some ominous clouds coming in from the east. We can go look at it 2 ways. It's going to cool us off for our phones, but we might get some raindrops.
Yeah, that's the one nice thing that's happened right now. The sun is dipped behind the clouds, and we've got a little bit more of a breeze, which is helping keep the phones cooler now.
Exactly. Last pitch, high strike, so 1-2 the count. And in the dirt, and the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Both these squads definitely in the top 3 of this level in the state. And misses, so 3-2 the count. Or maybe it's, I think he said 2-2.
A little easier to see the scoreboard now.
Yeah, Tucson and Western, also a very good team. 3-2 pitch is once again underneath the shortstop's glove and into left field. We're going to give him a base hit because he didn't get the ball stayed down instead of coming up. A lot of spin on it. So Alvarado on first with a single with 1 out. That'll bring up Martinez. Alex Martinez at the plate. First pitch to Martinez, chops it down to third. He's going to go to second. Oh, wild throw into center field, and everybody's safe. So Douglas dodging a bullet there. I don't think they would have got Martinez at first, but they would have got the lead runner. The throw was there, just offline. Pulled the second baseman off the bag and into center field. Nice backup to keep him from going to third. So 2 on and 1 out now for Douglas.
Good opportunity now for Douglas to capitalize on some extra runs here.
Montano at the plate, inside and high, 1-0. So the pitcher, Juan Pablo Montano, at bat, trying to help himself now. Get a base hit and get one of those runs back. JP Montano trying to keep it going. Popped up straight back, out of play. Umpire walking over to the scores table and just making sure they have the right pitch count. 1-2 the count. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Good job by the catcher to keep it from going to the backstop. And the count 2-2. Down in left field, it's going to bounce in for a base hit, and they're going to hold him at third. So Douglas is saying if you can do it in the top of the bottom of the last inning, we can do it in the top of this inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. And now Randolph San Javier going to talk it over at the mound. They also have a double play opportunity, and if they get that, that would end the inning. So I think I'm not sure they're going to change pitchers, and I believe they're going to change pitchers. Number 17 in there for Randolph San Javier. Coach, who's their pitcher?
I couldn't get there last.
So Kane comes in relief here with 1 out in the top of the 7th, Todd. Trying to keep the wound that's open from bleeding, as we put it. And a 6-4 game as he takes his warm-up tosses. Once again, thank you everybody for joining us in this abbreviated end to, was it Monday's game that we were at? Tuesday's game. No, it's Thursday. It's Wednesday today, so it was Monday's game.
Yeah,
That
it was
was
supposed
cut
to be
short.
played Monday,
Yeah.
and then it was canceled again.
Yeah,
Or postponed because of weather. And then now we're back here to finish this game off. And if Douglas wins, they get to the championship game on Friday in Tucson.
Okay, Kane ready to go. First pitch up high. Martinez at the plate. Huh? Gerardo Martinez at the plate. Right at the knees on the black of the outside corner. 1-1. Bases loaded, 1 out here for the Douglas All-Stars, up by a couple of runs, 6-4. Takes a strike looking, and a 1-2 count. Junior All-Stars. This is 12 and 13-year-olds. Up high, it's going to even the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So he's going to get his best pitch on this one. He doesn't want to go full count with the bases loaded. Nowhere to put the batter, and you don't want to walk a run in after that tremendous bottom of the 6th that Randolph San Javier had. Oh, rung him up with a high strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So Roscoe at the plate, and a 0-1 count. Base is still loaded. 2 outs now in the inning. Took a little off on that one, and right there on the belt high on the inside part of the plate. So 0-2 now to Orozco. You can't get caught looking now with 2 strikes. And there's a base hit to left field. That'll score 1 run, and the bases will remain loaded. So Douglas gets a run back here in the top of the 7th to make the score 7-4.
Yeah, that was a big additional run for the Douglas All-Stars, Bill.
Yeah, that means that San Javier is going to need 2 on base to bring the tying run to the plate. So Peanut's going to come in and pinch run. They get a little bit more speed on the base. Peanut Martinez. So base is still loaded, 2 out, 1 run in already. Popped up behind the plate, out of play, 0-1.
Who's batting, Coach? Dominic.
0-1 pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Two out, the pitch. Just got a piece of it, and the count goes to 1-2. So 1-2 now. Big pitch coming up. Way high, so 2-2. Once again, he's going to get his best shot, Todd, because you don't want to go 3-2 and force in a wide. No place to put the batter. Once again, bases loaded. And just missed outside at the letters. So full count, he's going to have a strike here. Big pitch for Mr. Kane. Swing and a miss, and got him to end the inning. Douglas did get a run back and is up by 3 heading into the bottom of the 7th.
Big thank you to our sponsors making this game possible here today in our live stream broadcast. Sonic of Sierra Vista. Today, Wednesday, is Wacky Pack Wednesday. Kids meals for just $2.49. And Thursdays, it's corn dogs, just 99 cents. at Sonic in Sierra Vista. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for more than 10 years on residential, commercial, and plumbing projects backed by a lifetime of industry experience. Proud supporters of local sports programs and athletes. It's Duran Plumbing. The Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, thank you so much for your support of our young athletes. When you think of buying or selling a home, think of the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty in Sierra Vista, right behind Denny's restaurant in the Long Realty building. Thank you as well to the good folks at Copper Queen Community Hospital, their physical therapy department, open in Hereford. Schedule an appointment today at Copper Queen Community Hospital. Thank you to our good friends at Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for over 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. Always a supporter of our young athletes and our sports coverage here on Cool FM Live. A big thank you as well going out to Aloe Fiber, aloefiber.com for more details. They're now available in Sierra Vista. And a big thank you as well to Desert RV in Wichita City, building more than an RV business. They're giving back through local youth sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Learn more at desertrvcenter.com. And Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves, showing up, ready to exceed expectations. SouthernArizonaSHS.com for more information. And Bill, we go to the top of the 7th, correct?
Bottom of the 7th. This is it.
This is it. Or theoretically, it's it. With Douglas up 7-4, San Javier coming up to bat. Final 3 outs. If Douglas gets them out, Bill, they're on to a state championship game on Friday.
Down in Tucson, the venue has changed from Murrieta Park to Tucson High Cherry Field on Keno Boulevard, right behind the shadow of the statue of Father Keno. So here we go, bottom of the 7th. San Javier Randolph needs 3 runs. First pitch swing, and just got a piece of it, 0-1. So very impressed with this Randolph San Javier team. Like we said, they could have rolled up and just concentrated on the next game. But they came back strong, 4 runs after scoring no runs in the first 5 innings. A 1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. And who knows, Todd, we may see these two teams back in action on Friday down in Tucson. Just misses outside at the knees, 1-2.
That's right. It is a double elimination tournament, and Douglas does not have any losses so far in the tournament.
Nor does San Javier. And got him swinging for the first out. So this is the final game of the winner's bracket here in the junior level. Like we said, loser goes behind us. I believe they'll probably have the game over there. And the winner of Kingman and Tucson Western will face the loser of this game. The loser of the game behind us is out of the tournament. As that's a consolation game, this is a winner's bracket game. First pitch misses, 1-0. Oh, they called it a strike, 0-1. So JP looks like he's started to settle down. Half swing, and it's gonna, and didn't go around, says the first base umpire on the appeal. So 1-1 the count. One 1 pitch, up high, 2-1. Down low. So 3-1 now. You don't want to put the leadoff batter on if you're Douglas. San Javier, you definitely want your leadoff man on. That brings up another batter and no outs to boot. In there for a strike to put the count full, 3-2.
That wind's starting to pick up now again, Bill.
Yeah, I was surprised how fast those clouds came over from when our phones were going out. There's a lone piece of sunshine on that mountain over there in left field. And it's base on balls, but he hustles down because the pitch got away from the catcher. And so 1 on now with 1 out. Forgot about the strikeout. So 1 on, 1 out for Randolph San Javier. If you just joined us late, they're wearing the Randolph All-Star uniforms today. The light blue and red fouled off 0-1 as opposed to the San Javier colors, which is maroon and gold. So now I have a San Javier ball cap and I've got a Douglas ball cap. In there for a strike. 0-2 the count, so JP ahead. Looking for a strikeout. Batter trying to put the bat on the ball. Rolled down first baseline, it's going to trickle foul. And he'll go back to the batter's box with an 0-2 count. Wind blowing in from left field.
Your way, right side.
So anything to the left side in the air may get pushed down a little bit. Fouled off, and they're going to take a look, and the catcher makes the play for the second out. So Randolph San Javier down to their final out here in the bottom of the 7th. Boy, but what a comeback in an abbreviated game, though, huh, Todd? So last chance for Randolph San Javier. 7-4 the score. You got a runner at first base. First pitch in there for a strike, and the letters. This umpire has a high strike zone. So 0-1. A 1 pitch. Low and inside. 1-1. And a line drive, it's caught, and that's your ball game. As Douglas withstands the 6th inning rally of San Javier Randolph to win 7-4, and that places them into the championship game Friday. Once again, we said the venue has changed. Woody at the Park, they are reseeding it, so they'll be playing at historic Cherry Field on Keno, just south of Broadway, like Winsett and Keno, if you're familiar with the Tucson area. So San Javier is still alive. They just got to go over to the other field and play the winner of Kingman and Tucson Western. Now they're going to get a nice little rest, Todd, because that game just started. So they will get a little rest before having to resume play on the doubleheader. And Douglas can now relax a bit before Friday's matchup. And both teams exchanging, both coaches know each other. You can see over there that everybody gets along. And like I said, I've had the San Javier kids on my show, on my podcast 2 or 3 times, probably 3 or 4 times. And obviously we've been very fortunate to cover the Douglas team. So I got a couple of umpires here, Todd, I want to talk to if we could do that. Yeah, we got a minute. So, all right, guys. So I was at the shortest game you've ever done.
I don't think so.
Really?
It was definitely the shortest game I've done.
I don't think so. I think I've done a 1 2/3 or
no,
about the same. Yeah.
That's what this one was, the inning and 2/3.
Yeah.
So,
somewhere around there.
Now I was impressed with San Javier. They could have just rolled it up and say, "Hey, let's just wait to the end of this one," because they were in the winner's bracket as well. But they came back with those 4 big runs and made it interesting.
Yeah, you know, we Tucson. Yeah, when they put the 4 runs in there, I told my partner, "This is a game now. This is a game. This isn't over." And I say, you know, Douglas better put some runs on her because, you know, we might not have the outcome which we thought we were going to have, but and then able to finish the game. And and thank goodness we're not still killed.
Well, you know, Monday we were over in North Scottsdale for the minor level, and their Douglas team had a 6-0 lead going into the 5th inning and lost 7-6 in 8 innings. So it can be done, 6-0, especially at this level. You know, when these kids can really put the bat on the ball, is not even safe.
Hey, this is baseball.
Exactly.
You never know.
Yep.
You never know.
Yeah, you gotta love it. So thank you guys for doing a fine job. I had the softball coach from Marana Mountain View watching. He goes, wow, those umps are good. So you got some kudos from down in Marana.
Wonderful. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Take care.
All right. Okay, so an exciting finish in an abbreviated game, an inning and 2/3. We started the game with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Once again, Randolph San Javier was the home team, so they were at bat when the lights went out at 11 o'clock-ish on Monday night. And this is what happens when they have that happen. Nothing they could do Monday, so they rescheduled it for today. And as you know, like the umpire said, baseball is baseball, and you never know. Both teams coming in today, 0 momentum for either team. And credit to the kids from Randolph San Javier for coming back. Like we mentioned in the broadcast, you know, they could have just said, hey, let's just get out and we'll play. We'll worry about the next game, which is going on right now. They've got probably in the 2nd inning, or so it's still early. And let me see if I can see the score here. And it looks like it's 4-4 in the 4th inning, and that's Kingman and Tucson Western. So a tight game there, and the winner of that game will play the Randolph San Javier boys. The loser season is over, unfortunately, but still a lot of good baseball here. But I know Todd and I are excited to go down to Tucson on Friday and cover the Douglas championship game. Like I said, it remains to be seen who they'll play, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you had a rematch of tonight's game or today's game with Randolph San Javier, one of the better teams in the junior level in the entire state. Obviously, you got this far. So whoever Douglas plays, I'm sure it's going to be a close game, and we'll have it for you on Cool FM Live and on 520 Sports Talk. So that's going to wrap it up for us. It's getting a little windy. We're probably going to go to the car before it stops raining and go down and eat some crab legs.
And we'll see you 5:30 Friday night here on Cool FM Live. Folks, have yourself a great rest of your day. Good news here if you're a Douglas fan. They advance to the juniors state championship for the state of Arizona. Congratulations to the boys and the coach and the city of Douglas. What an amazing win for the boys tonight.